Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for My Hero Academia Season 6, Episode 12. So, as usual with this season, things are insane. We had Toya, or Dabi, finally be revealed as Toya. He had a video slandering the name of Endeavor, but it's pretty much all true, except for Hawks killing Best Genus. So that was really cool, having the reveal of Best Genus being alive in the beginning, and then having him airdrop in here at the end after Toya said that. But it was a great performance from Toya. It was a great kind of monologue he gave off during that, and I love the craziness in him and what drove him to be this way and everything. And it was a pretty awesome spectacle seeing him go on about all of this stuff, and that this has been like, he's been holding it back all this time, and as much as I don't want him to feel the relief, but it probably is like a big relief getting this off of his shoulders kind of thing. So we had Toga kind of having maybe some kind of realization with her feelings. I don't fully understand everything that's going on with her and how she's feeling. I have like the gist of it, but I feel like there's probably deeper connections that I'm not making kind of thing, or deeper feelings that I'm not emoting with her kind of thing. But she got a little bit of tears talking to Uraka, talking about owning up to, if this is what you want to do, if being a criminal is what you want to be, then you have to deal with the fact that people are going to try to make you face consequences of your actions kind of thing. So but yeah, very cool. I am just overly excited to get started with this episode, guys. So let's start, shall we? Alright, we're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Oh man, is he actually crowd controlled? Connect. Oh. Ooh. Oh, this is kind of cool. I like the start. Ugh. I would just see this as recap and probably be angry with it. Not angry, but be like, oh, okay. If it wasn't for Midoriya saying, like, all of us connect kind of thing. All of our hopes. Because that just makes this so much more impactful, I feel like. Oh, Gran Torino, I hope you're gonna be okay. Hi, Zawa, you badass. I love how last time he said it, he was like, I hate the school motto, and now this time he just said it. Oh, I got chills. Ah. You know what's funny? I had a comment on one of my videos saying, like, I like your content, but you should shorten it up. Keep it, like, less than 5 minutes if you want to be more successful. And I'm like, I understand that, like, short videos are popular these days, but the fact that he preceded it with, like, I like your content, he did not watch my video at all, because how do I do this in under 5 minutes? The discussion alone would be hard to do in under 5 minutes, let alone I watched the whole episode with you guys. It was funny. Clearly he didn't watch my content, but it was one of those things where he's just wanting views. He wants to comment, and hopefully people go to his channel and be like, what other advice does he have? Or something. I don't know. I imagine. Do 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 do. Happy holidays, by the way, guys. I don't know when like Christmas and stuff like that falls or whatever holidays everyone celebrates from this video, but it's gonna be pretty close, I think. Actually, will the next episode of this fall on Christmas? It might. Anyway, okay, let's watch. Oh, so cool. I wonder how strong this is gonna be. Like, will it be able to hold him down? I am so ready. How does he stop himself? I mean, maybe he can just, like, grab himself in fibers and slow himself down. uh... Fiber Master. Damn. Threads of Hope. Great title. Oh, what a badass. He landed on one of the cables. Oh, Bakugo with Best Genist. His lines are great. Oh shit! Oh, I still got a little bit of tears. So Maki is really... Oh, okay. I saw him, like, retract his ability, but I didn't catch the out of breath. Oh shit! Surge! 100! Oh shit, the fire! Oh, Nejire! Yes, Ida! Nice catch. He burnt him. Jesus, that image. Damn, that doesn't even sound like Todoroki, does it? Oh, his wound. Don't look for excuses. Ah! He's waking up. Maybe. Hope he doesn't kill Spinner in his, like, deliriousness. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Oh, yes, that's right. We have a bunch of or near high ends, or whatever they're called. That these, oh my god. That's some crazy looking characters. Oh, that's cool. What was her name? Oh shit. Did they just get an order too? Oh shit. They're going to help. Burning, that's right. Oh shit! Oh, look at that one! Damn, who's that guy? No! No! Mirio? What are you doing here, buddy? What the fuck? He is. Come on, Todoroki. Shoto. Shoto. Fuck. Not good. Midoriya! Man. Is Mirio gonna show up here or something? This is some anime intensity, man. His quirk's back! How? Oh my god, he's revived! But how? Oh, he's back, baby! But how? It's a Christmas miracle. I thought he was here without his quirk. How, though? Oh. 6-month break. Okay. Aw, Harry. Okay. So they trusted her to use her powers? Damn. Oh. Oh, I'm so happy he's back. Yep, permeate. He comes in and asks for help. Oh, Midoriya. Oh, Bakugo. What? Oh, he's getting stronger. Jeez. What happened to his explosions? Oh, he's so hurt too. Yes, Ida! Yes, everyone! Now that you're here. Is he gonna say it? Are we gonna learn it? Or not yet? Oh! Great explosion, murder, god, dynamite! Yes! Of course, Mirio would like it. Oh. Oh my god. Whew, this episode. Don't forget you have your ice, buddy! Can he use his ice in the air, though? I can't remember. Does he need to have the ground? Oh, Black Whip! Ugh. Is one of his legs busted, too? Froppy style! Yes, Endeavor, snap out of it! Just like you did with Shoto. So good. Oh shit! What was that? Oh my god. He's in that form again. What's coming out of his mouth? Endeavor! Jeez! Oh no! No, not Endeavor! Oh shit! What? Why? What happened? Oh! It finally wore on! Oh! Holy shit! Kirishima! Uh, they're all getting help, though. Oh my god, she had a tree trunk coming out of her ass. Or something. Like a twig, or I don't know what it was. Oh! Okay, man, you gotta calm down. You are not looking good. But he did create the ice on him to cool himself down just a second ago, so he was able to make some ice, but he still is fighting fire with fire. Power! Jeez. I love that he can just let all that debris just permeate through him so it doesn't affect him. Oh, it's so cool. Nice, Ida. I love how he called it. Alright. Good. So good though, he's gotta wake up, right? Uh, Everything's going decent now, but I feel like he's gonna... Oh shit. Blackout bind. Knock them all out. Oh my god, he's choking them! Ah! What's the greatest entertainment? I mean, maybe that's just his dream that he was just talking about. God damn. This season is nuts! We had a little bit of recap in the beginning, but I liked it being like... Midoriya saying, you know, all of our hopes, like, connected together kind of thing, and then showing all of these things that transpired. And then later on in the episode, they had that moment where they were like, when the anesthetic started working, and they were like, this is the culmination of everyone, all our hopes being spun together, you know? Oh, that's cool. I really liked it. Because it made that recap in the beginning feel like it had a purpose other than, like, some anime where you're just like, oh, they're padding for time because they don't want to show us as much. But I feel like it served a purpose, so that was really cool. Man. All right. That is it, guys, for episode 12. Damn. Okay. So, I really loved, another thing I really loved was Best Genius saying, like he starts coughing up blood and he says, "Don't look for excuses." That's a really cool line because I do feel like there is a sense of, like, when you're trying really hard at something, sometimes you try to look for excuses in order to get yourself out of it, kind of thing, without feeling like guilty for getting yourself out of it, right? Like maybe you're doing something that's a lot of work and you just don't want to do it anymore, but you know you have to keep going. Like there's been times where I'm like sitting there like, well, maybe I'm just too tired to keep going, and I like, my back hurts a little bit. Like I did a lot of work yesterday, so maybe I should just stop early today. And sometimes you just get yourself in one of those funks where you're making excuses and not living up to the potential that you have within you. And in this case, it's him saying it to himself because he's clearly, the injuries that he sustained in, the All for One fight way back when still haven't fully healed. Even though he said he's back and ready for action, the strain of using his quirk is causing him to bleed. But I just love that he's so motivated that he just tough it out, and it's reminiscent of All Might as well, where sometimes he bleed from the mouth and stuff like that, but he kept going and kept pushing and everything until he just couldn't push anymore. But yeah, that was really cool. Oh man, and then him showing up and Bakugo seeing him, that was great. Like I I like how for a lot of the other people, Mirio showing up was a big motivator, right? But then with what's it called? Dooba dooba doo. With da 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 da, words are hard. I feel like Mirio showing up was a big, like, hope kind of thing. Like, this episode had a lot with hope, and I think it brought a lot of hope to a lot of people. But I think especially for Bakugo, having Bezginus show up was the catalyst to his, you know, being able to push even more and stuff like that. But he's hurt, yet he has these. There's a lot of little things in this episode, like there was some stuff with his fire going on, with his explosions that he was doing, that he said he never felt them like this before. So I wonder what's going on with that. I'm really not quite sure, cuz like um it almost had the One for All kind of look, didn't it? Where it had like the rainbowy star kind of thing in the fire. Is that just like a is that just him enhancing his fire even more, or is it something more than that, right? Like I don't know. But then there was another thing with Midoriya, where as soon as like Gigantomachia started like yelling, Midoriya had like a little like shing like go through his mind. Like what what was that? Can I find that in the episode again? I don't know that I can. Um it would have been before where was that? Was it right here? Lemillion and the others are backing up Genus. Wait for me, Todoroki. Is this the part? Even if I have no strength in my limbs. Okay, no, that's just him doing Froppy style. Yeah, he did the Froppy style was him doing it out of his mouth, which I didn't notice the first time. I thought it was like perspective coming from like the side of his face, but no, that was coming out of his mouth. That was cool. Um, so he's just floating himself and then propelling himself with Black Whip because at least one of his legs looks like it was like wiggling in the air. So I think at least one of his legs is broken, and like both of his arms are broken. The other leg might be broken too, and I just didn't notice. But there was the part where Gigantomachia like roared, and Midoriya inspiring them. Huh. Sorry, guys. I was just trying to find this spot again. The thing snaps. Yeah, so Gigantomachia did something where he powered up and snapped the cables, and Midoriya like had a lightning go through like the top of his head, like a spidey sense or something. That's definitely not nothing. And he said like what did he say? He's about to say it, right? I felt this earlier too. Like what does that mean? And he said I felt this earlier too, so I bet we saw that earlier too and I just missed it. There's a lot going on. But yeah, I thought I could maybe get some more context clues by finding the spot in the episode, but it really didn't help. It just told me the same thing I already knew. But anyway, I got to see it again. So I thought it was when Machia yelled and then Midoriya felt it, but no, it was like the thread snapping and him like powering up, and then Midoriya felt it, and then it showed him yelling. So I did have that a little reverse. So, but yeah, man, I did not expect Best Jeanist showing up last episode, and I did not expect Mirio showing up this episode. Like, I thought it was gonna be a much bigger deal when Mirio gets his power back. I mean, this is a big deal, right? Like, him coming in was probably one of the most unexpected things you could ever do for me, right? But like, I don't know. I expected it to be like a whole little like mini arc of or something like that of him getting his powers back. But no, he just shows up here, and at first when he showed up and punched that Nomu, I was like, oh shit, like is he here without powers again? Because he fought against, Chisaki for what, like 15 minutes or something like that without powers? Like that's insane. Obviously his like battle sense and everything is pretty good. It's possible he could help out just coming in and punching things, but it makes sense that like he seemed like he propelled himself into like it seemed like he was going very fast. And in the moment I was just like, I was so shocked that it was Mirio. I wasn't thinking about how fast his entry was and like how that must have meant it was his quirk. I guess it also could have meant that it was someone else's quirk helping him like get in the fight that quickly. But it makes a lot of sense now that he just has his power back. Ari's been practicing, she's been doing pretty good, and he decided to take the risk. Like it was possible that she could have just erased him faster than Aizawa could even stop her in time, kind of thing. But she managed to control it and do it, and he has his power back. Everything's fine. But I love how Mirio comes in and he's like this hero badass, like doing what he can, but then like he realizes, oh, I don't have enough power to do this, so he just yells for help. Like it's so funny because so many of these heroes are like, I'm supposed to be a hero, I should like, I feel like they don't actually say this, but I feel like a lot of them think to themselves like, I shouldn't ask for help, right? I'm a hero, I need to do this myself. Like I need to take care of this situation myself, or else why am I a hero? But Mirio just comes in, like punches a guy, says, "Damn, I'm not strong enough. Help!" It was so funny. It was so Mirio, and that was great. But what might be even greater is the thing we have all been waiting for is Bakugo's name, and he decided to go with Great Explosion Murder God Dynamite. Is that what it was? Oh my god, I cannot believe that is the name that he went with. Oh man. I wonder if that sticks. Cause like, it's hilarious and I love it, but at the same time, it's like, it is very silly, right? But, Great explosion. Great explosion, murder, god, dynamite. Yep, I wrote it down right. Uh, I like how, uh, now, I do wonder, is this a translation issue, or did he do it on purpose, right? So in the subtitles, the dynamite is spelt wrong. It's spelled dyna, like how you spell dynamite, but then might, as in like strength, right? Maybe he did that on purpose. I'm trying to see GEMGD. Okay, that doesn't spell anything. I was gonna be like, that'd be kind of badass. Like that can be his name, but does like the acronym from it spell something like cool too? That would be like really neat if he changed it into something like that, and then everyone calls him like, I don't know. I don't know what would be cool, right? But uh that would have been neat if it did acronym down into something badass and then we call him that. But I really wonder if Great Explosion Murder God Dynamite is gonna stick, but I have it written down. That's what it is for now. He waited all this time, everything that he like realized about himself, like just to tell friggin' Best Genus, like he wanted to tell him first this is his name, and everyone's just like lame, and then Mario's like, I like it. It's so good. Oh man. But yeah, guys, this episode was just something else, right? We also had like there's so many little things going on, right? Like whatever's going on with Shigaraki, sorry, so many names I'm having in my head right now. Shigaraki being here and like not fully conscious, being like semi-conscious and having these like visions of his past again. Like he keeps having visions of his past. It makes me wonder if it's ever going to amount to anything more than just, hey, reminder, his past was shit, right? Like will he come to, because I do feel like there might be a world where we somehow redeem him, right, in the future. Like I don't know, it's getting close to the point where I'm like, I don't know if we can redeem this guy, but at the same time, this is my hero and we're talking about Midoriya here. Like if anyone's gonna do it, it's gonna be him. I mean, just look at Midoriya this episode. We had, uh Toya trying to use his abilities just like Endeavor, and trying to use the same power he has in order to crush Endeavor's family members to make him miserable. But once again, Midoriya went to another Todoroki kid and was just like, you're not Endeavor. This isn't his power. And like, I don't know if he was trying to say it for, Toya's benefit, or if he was trying to say it for like Endeavor's benefit or whatever, but either way, it seems like he's trying to save another person kind of thing. Man, but yeah. I thought something was gonna happen with Midoriya this episode, with him like with the I do think if I'm gonna make one complaint about this episode, I think it would be like the crazy anime hype up of like just a minute of the characters like just be, or like a lot of it was Midoriya too, being, trying to hype himself up to get into the fight. And I think it's fine, but it was just a little cheesy of him just being like, sitting there for so long, like just trying to make his body move when it can't. And I get it, like I understand, but for some reason watching it was like a little cheesy. And it's not even that big of a deal. Like in the moment, I wasn't like, oh, that was weird. Like I think it's fine what we saw. But if I had to like make any kind of nitpick, I'd be like, I don't know if that little moment did it for me, right? But yeah, like I thought in that moment, I think that's the thing. That moment was fine, but then like the payoff from it was like him flying at him with the black whip coming out of his mouth, which is cool. I like the ingenuity of using it out of his mouth, but I almost thought like a third power was gonna awaken, because Midoriya has what, like 6 powers total. I can't remember if it was 6 powers total or if it was 7 powers total. I think I remember them saying like 7 powers total in the show, but then it was like corrected to be like, no, it's supposed to be like 6 including the one or something. But I think it's maybe said 6 more powers, but what it really meant to say was like 6 in total or something. But either way, he definitely has more than the 2 he has now in there somewhere. I thought the way he was straining and hoping for something, he was gonna like whip out like a super regeneration and like heal his body or something, right? I don't know, but we still don't know what those other quirks are that are in there. So, but speaking of other quirks being in there, like we had a few episodes ago, we had the whole the fourth user being like something ominous about it that All Might found out that he wasn't telling Midoriya about, and and I was thinking about how we had when he got the Black Whip, he was able to commune with the person who wielded it. So if the fourth user had a quirk and Midoriya gets that and ends up talking to the fourth user, I wonder what that'll be like if the guy wasn't all that great. I wonder what it'll be like with Midoriya having maybe a slightly more like sinister persona in there. But maybe that's just me jumping to conclusions that it's a sinister persona. It might not be. Like maybe he found something out and I'm assuming it's sinister. They never said, I don't think they ever said it. I think they just said they don't talk about it, right? But yeah, just interesting stuff. But I am so glad Mirio's back. I love that Nejire was able to get up after being burned as much as she was, and she was like, yeah, I'm fine now that you're here. It's weird, right? Like obviously she's inspired by him being here and having his power back and everything. So, but yeah, the fights were awesome. I love seeing everyone put in their all, and the whole idea of these like threads of hope and everything being spun together and the anesthetic working. I briefly talked about that, but like the only thing I'd say that might be plot hole ish is Best Genius said I don't know who is responsible for this, right? But then he knew that it was anesthetic. So did he like get some kind of report that said like, the heroes tried anesthetic on him and it didn't work or something? So he doesn't know who tried the anesthetic. He just knows that it was tried and didn't work, and that's what he meant by like, I don't know who did this. That was like the one little thing that confused me in the episode that I was like, huh? And I just didn't mention it, but yeah, I don't know. I guess either that was like a little bit of like plot holy dialogue or translation issues, or maybe like I said, maybe it's just like I said with that reasoning where he just got a report that someone tried anesthetic and it didn't work, and it managed to kick in. So I mean, the kids didn't fail. It just took a while to kick in, but that's awesome. That, I mean, sure, it would have been nice if they could have done enough anesthetic to make him pass out like before he ran through like 20 cities and like probably killed countless amounts of people. But in a situation like this, anything is better than nothing, right? So having him out of the fight for now, unless like Shigaraki wakes up and yells at him and his morale quirk like amplifies and he's able to get up, I don't know. But or if he has, if Shigaraki has some kind of quirk that's able to counter it. But either way, this episode was so hopeful. Like, it went from not very hopeful to very hopeful in the end, and I was just waiting for the turnaround again when the characters were talking. Compress was talking about Shigaraki and their dreams and everything. I thought it was gonna turn again, and Shigaraki was gonna wake up and like break out of those things easy or something like that with his physical strength, and shit was gonna go down again, right? But I don't know where we go from here. Like, does that still happen in the next episode, or is this just it? Like, do they get captured and, it's a problem for another day? Because I don't think, even if Shigaraki gets captured, I don't think this will be the end for Shigaraki and All for One kind of thing. But I do think it could be that he goes to jail too, and eventually they get out. But I don't know. Or they somehow get away from all this, but they might lose Makia, because unless Shigaraki has a way to transport him, I don't know what they could do to get his big ass body out of there. So they might lose that trump card. But if Shigaraki gets away, he's already a walking disaster more than Gigantomachia is. So anyway, crazy episode, guys. Enjoyed it quite a bit, but that's going to be it from me. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more content from me. All kinds of stuff on there. Check it out. Link in the description below. Popping up on the screen should be those buttons and stuff. And I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.